Good morning. What a fantastic way to start out the day. You got a cold plunge in, followed by a hot tub sesh. It's a beautiful morning. Sun's out, the birds are singing. Springtime is almost in full swing. Kind of sick and tired of this winter time, but fantastic way to start the day. There's nothing better than going from a cold plunge to a hot tub. It's the best feeling ever. We are headed off to the gym. It's supposed to be a leg day today, but unfortunately we're gonna have to take it a little bit easy because my hamstring is acting a fool and it's not good. My hamstring has been bothering me for a little bit now. My knees were feeling really, really good at the end of last year, and so I started flipping on them again. I started jumping on the tramps and I started going on runs, and well, ever since I started sprinting when I probably shouldn't have yet, the hamstring gave out. And for a while it was okay. For a while I was able to, kind of keep it under control. But as of this last week, it's been hurting a lot. A lot. I'll probably try some isometric work for the hamstrings. Part of me just wants to avoid the hamstrings altogether, just because for the last week or so I have been doing a lot of hamstring rehab. I'm afraid that I've just overdone it. I did Nordics last time. Not last time, but I did Nordics recently, assisted Nordics, and it was helping, but I think I overdid it. I think I did too much range of motion. I'm just not entirely sure. It feels like more on the lateral side of my hamstring, but from my butt all the way until the back of my knee. I'll get into bed and I'll kneel on the bed, and when you kneel, your knee bends a lot more. And if my knee bends that much, that's when it starts to hurt. I can't sit on my knees. If my hamstring is forced into that passive contraction, it hurts like hell. I'll take a wrong step going up and down the stairs, and it like a whole shockwave of pain goes almost from my foot all the way up into my butt. This week is definitely, I didn't plan on it being a deload week, but this week is going to have to be a deload week, where I just allow the hamstring to rest. I continue doing recovery, like cold plunges. Today I'm going to hit the sauna, and then just here and there throwing in some of that isometric work, throwing in just some stuff that will relieve pain, but not really go too hard at the rehab yet. I'm feeling like I'm going to have to start at a square one with this, because for the last few months, for the last month or two, I've been doing hamstring rehab, but as of today and yesterday, it hurts more than it has this entire time. So we're gonna have to reevaluate what we're doing, how we're doing it, and start from there. And that starts today. The tentative plan for today is get to the gym. I'm not going to do sled pulls. I love the sled. I always do sled pulls, but I'm not going to do sled pulls. I'm going to take it easy. I'm just going to walk backwards on an incline treadmill. Just to warm up, I'm going to hit some mobility. I want to do side lunges with a slider. Attack the adductors and really work through that kind of Cossack squat range of motion. And then, of course, hit the tibs. I'm scared to hit the calves just because that left hamstring, it kind of carries down all the way through the calf and into the foot. It's really a bothersome thing, and I'm really frustrated about it. So first, before I do everything else too, after I do the backwards walk, I'm going to hit some balance on a Bosu ball, just tossing a ball back and forth between the trampoline while I'm standing on one foot. It's been helping my ankle a lot. I sprained my ankle ice skating this winter, and so it's going to help the ankle a lot. It's been helping the ankle a lot. And plantar fasciitis as well. I have plantar fasciitis that flares up all the time. And balancing has done wonders for the plantar fasciitis. So that is the goal for the start, for the warm-up. And then definitely going to hit some reverse step-ups along with some just half pistol squats, heel elevated half pistol squats. And then we're going to hit a reverse bridge hip flexor march just to get that isometric hamstring contraction in there. I wanted to see if I could hit hamstring curls, just hamstring curl machine, just to pump that blood flow to it, but I might wait on that just because I want to give my hamstring a little bit of a break. Build up the quads. It's some mobility work so my hips are nice and loose. It's going to be a really active recovery focused day today. Usually I like to go hard at legs, but you know, you got to take a step back. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Still get some blood flow to the area, but not go as hard as I would like to. No Nordics, unfortunately. I'm probably even going to shy away from glute bridges today just because I think that would put a little too much through the hamstring. I really just want to take today, reevaluate where I'm at, where the pain is at. And then so later in the week on Thursday when I hit legs again, I can have a better idea of what I can do for my hamstrings and what I can't do. Let's get it. All right. What's up, handsome?
Might not be able to get back up.
It doesn't hurt now, the hamstring. It doesn't hurt when I'm bending it in a squat, per se. I know that if I were to get up really fast or just not be careful, that it would bother, but this is all right. Thank goodness, because this is a staple of my mobility and my warm-ups. Standing back up, I feel that it's weak. I can feel that it's weak, and I definitely hugged or relied on my right leg more. Just because I don't trust that left leg. Even though it's a hip or a knee extension movement, which relies on more quads, I still am sketched out about using that hamstring too much. Not even consciously, it's just I can tell my body is guarding. Sexy and I know it. No matter how mobile my hips may look, they don't feel that mobile. try some elephant walks. Not really sure if this is the best thing or not, but feels good on the back. Close you up. Single leg, that trampoline is far away. Just trying to get some activation to the ankle and the foot. I know that this has been helping the ankle, and my feet have not had problems lately. This hamstring is bothersome right now. We're just gonna go light adductor work. That was clutched.
Go down, let your torso lean to your right a little bit. Any better?
Yeah, I like that. I was trying to stay in line with this, I guess.
Your shoulders still in line, which is what I would teach on that. That's why I just want to see, just let yourself just lean just a little bit. It doesn't gotta be like huge, just that tiny, almost like you're dropping your right shoulder.
Son of a bitch. Oh, that was too many reps.
Your shoulder's gonna stay in line, but you're just dropping the one.
I'm looking at your Johnson. Almost couldn't be. All right, first and foremost, Patrick steps. These have done absolute wonders for my knees. And do one set of 20 on each side. Not bad. Feeling good. I'm gonna take this out of the way. So I can definitely feel that hamstring not liking the Cossack squats as much. When I came into this, I said deload week, but Lord knows I didn't want to, so I tried to make it as less of a deload week as I could, but maybe I just need to either skip out on something or just do very little of it. I know that the ATG split squats might bother it because my knees are bending all the way. Just sucks because I want to bulletproof the knees. I want to get that full knee bend for the knees, but I don't want to get that full knee bend for the hamstrings. I need to figure this shit out. I'm gonna do one more of the Patrick steps, and then we're gonna go to the single leg squats, the half pistol squats, and we'll see how we're feeling. Yeah, that hammy. Like if I step wrong or like balance wrong, like it'll act up. This is a process, but pistol squats are next. Let's see how they feel. All right. Here goes the bad leg first. Eight. All right, feels good on the glutes. Don't feel the hamstring too much. However, I think what I decided is I'm gonna skip out on the ATG split squats, and then on Thursday we'll see what we can add back in, depending on how we're feeling. Let me hit this right leg. Okay, one more set. We'll see how the reverse bridge marches go. I mean, I said at the beginning, we're treating it like an active recovery day. As far as my leg day goes, we're doing a leg day. I need to make sure I don't make anything worse. We're gonna learn about this hamstring problem more. It's a deload week, active recovery. I don't need to lift a whole lot. I don't. Here we go. Last set. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do this leg. Alright, let's hit this hamstring. Problem with that one is I don't feel it working the hamstring as much as I would like. Really hard on the hip flexors. That's what you get when your former boss was a strength and conditioning coach at the U. You get some whack ass shit like that. You try a variation, this time 5 on each leg, twice. All right, last up, reverse hypers. This is mainly for the lower back, but you get some hamstring activation in there. Lower back's cooking. First time ever using a band, or this band. Finished off the day with just some isometric holds. Honestly, not sure if I should have done them or what, but hamstring, of course, is a little angry. Not terrible, just a little bit. Just had some cups on there for about 20 minutes yesterday. That seemed to have helped. Came in today. Of course, the single leg squats felt fine. I did not hit the ATG split squats. And so I need to be okay with chilling out a little bit. Hit the sauna for about 20 minutes and then went to the grocery store. I'm about to go home, start my day. I have not eaten anything. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm on the intermittent fasting mode. I did have bone broth this morning, but it was just bone broth. So still in that ketosis, you can call it. I'm not really worried about all that as much. As of right now, I do only eat meat and fruit. Not for the sake of cutting, although it is helping cutting a ton, but for the sake of just finding to see if all of these injuries can be fixed by diet. So that's what we're doing. We've been doing it for about a month now. And yes, I have seen I've maintained weight while losing fat, so that means I'm doing a good job of building muscle and losing fat at the same time. I seem to be doing all right, but my body still has aches and pains everywhere. I'm going to be making myself 6 eggs, a half a pound of sausage, and a good old cup of coffee. Collagen powder in it, gonna be fantastic, and I'm very excited for my breakfast. And while I'm eating the breakfast, I'm going to start editing videos. The pistol squats are feeling fine. Like I said, my right leg is ironically the strongest part of my body, or feels like the strongest part of my body right now. It is a good feeling to be able to do pistol squats. These were half pistol squats, but it is a good feeling to have that confidence in my leg when I had 0 for the last few years. And I've done some full pistol squats, so you got to count the little wins. You got to count the little wins, or else these losses in these limbo modes will just can haunt you. And there's nothing I wouldn't give to just sesh on a trampoline as hard as I can. Just go and just trick. Just goof around. But it don't work like that. I've been patient for this long, I can be patient for longer. And that's what this is all about. When it comes to kind of volume, I need to better understand it. To mix, as if I'm mixing music. That's something that I definitely need to get better at. Typically, I stick between a 12 to 20 rep range, but like you saw on the reverse hypers, I went 50, 30, 20, and that is because my back, when I throw it like you want, I'm just trying to pump blood flow. That is why I do high reps there. As far as the squats, if I'm trying to build a muscle, I hit 12 reps on each leg twice today, and it's been working for building muscle for me lately, especially the ATG split squats. I'm sad that I missed them today. To tibs and calves, I'll typically try to make it difficult enough to where I'm in the 15 rep range, but we didn't do any of those today, so I'm not going to worry about that today. Getting the hamstring back up to par, because if that hamstring is up to par, everything else is feeling better. It doesn't feel great, but compared to how my knees were feeling last year at this time, my knees feel fantastic comparatively. So just getting the hamstring up is going to give me so much more confidence in the movements that I can do. I'm sure that I was talking to somebody today, one of my homies at the gym. He thinks it's sciatic, which I do believe there is an element of sciatic there, because I do have an ache. It feels like an ache going from my hamstring where it hurts to my foot. And that right there, that's pretty much always regarded as sciatica. But I don't feel sciatica I don't feel any pain in the left side of my lower back, which from what I know, you don't have to have back pain to have sciatica. But he was thinking that a lot of this issues is a nerve problem. I was talking to 2 people that thought that. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get this hamstring back up to par, and this summer we're gonna be a lot better off than we were last summer. I'm really looking forward to building this up. Some days it's really tough. Some days you're just so demotivated. You don't feel, it's just so hard some days to wake up in pain, go to bed in pain. But I am looking forward to healing this hamstring. It just takes time. And I've been patient for so long, I can be patient for longer. That's it for today.